It's your boy Jimmy Blue, Mr. All Access Elite Boxing, reporting live from Dallas, Texas. I'm here with former middleweight champion, one of the greats, Kelly, the Ghost Pavlik. How you doing, Kelly?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
Listen, brother, it is fight week. You're down here in Dallas. You just got through, we're here in the studio, man. You just got through wrapping up an awesome podcast, man. You're here for the Mikey Garcia, Jessie Vargas fight, man. Break down that fight to us. What do you think as far as the big matchup coming up this Saturday?
It's a tough one because I love both guys. They're both great great fighters, great people. I think it's going to be a dandy. I think it's going to be a good one. Jessie Vargas' size is going to be a big factor in this. But another big factor is Mikey's boxing ability and skill level. So I think they're both going to clash, and it's going to be a very interesting fight. I think I kind of see Mikey towards the end pulling it out with the boxing skills and everything, but it's a great fight. And again, both guys are winners, in my opinion.
Well, listen, Kelly, I know me and you were sitting press row, man, when Mikey Garcia fought Earl Spence. He's coming off almost a year layoff. Jessie Vargas has fluctuated between 154, 147, 140. He's a two-time divisional champion. Obviously, Mikey's a four-time divisional champion, and he's still chasing that dream, brother, to become a five-time division champion in the welterweight division. I know when we spoke in March, you mentioned that, you know what, maybe Mikey should stay at 140. It's not his natural weight class. But again, sometimes as a fighter, and you know better than anybody, you want to dare to be great. And that's something that the Garcia family, something that Mikey, has always been.
Yeah.
What do you want to see from Mikey, considering he's almost been off almost a year? Do you think that there may be any sort of ring rust or anything like that?
Yeah, there might be some, and that happens. There's nothing you can do in sparring. Don't fix that. Here's the thing. My take on that with Mikey. What I think personally don't matter though. I do think Mikey at 140 is his best, but you also, and I do see Mikey's side of it. Mikey has dominated and done what he's done and accomplished what he's accomplished in the sport. And for anybody to tell him that he's crazy for staying at 147, there's something wrong, I think, with that picture. Mikey has shown, he's like you said, a 4-division world champion. Nobody does that easy. I mean, you're talking about very few people out of the hundreds of thousands and millions over the years that that accomplished that feat. So if Mikey wants to do it, and that's the drive that Mikey has, and that's why Mikey is a 4-division champion, is because of the drive that he has and the determination that he has. So if he wants to do it, do it. And boxing fans should be fans of that. They should. Because if somebody don't do it, then they're ducking and they're not taking the big chances and they're not fighting. So it's a no-win situation usually for a fighter. But I think right now, personally, I think Mikey's better off at 140. But, he wants to do that. He's daring to be great, and not too many fighters out there do that.
Yeah, it was rumors that originally Maurice Hooker as well as Regis Progress was offered the fight to fight Mikey at first, in which both of those guys turned it down, in which Jessie Vargas ended up becoming the third option.
Yeah.
Jessie Vargas was at a point where he was going to challenge for the super welterweight title with Munguia. For whatever reason, the Munguia camp, they either pulled out. I think
he moved up.
Yeah, well, he moved up, but they were trying to get Jessie Vargas to fight at a higher weight class. I don't know if it was like at a catch weight at 156, 158. So the negotiations fell off. And, but imagine had that fight happen and had Jessie Vargas won that title, do you think Mikey still would have want to fight him maybe at 154 to chase that title?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Mikey sees something where it's still a great test because Jessie Vargas is a respectable fighter and former champion. I don't know. I mean, that's really ballsy now going to 154, especially due to the fact of how big Jessie Vargas is a big guy. But I don't know. Jessie Vargas is another one who takes fights, and you don't get the credit for that also, though. Jessie's not afraid to fight anybody. So I don't know what would happen. It's an interesting point, and I don't think anybody really knows. The only people that really know are the ones that are handing out the paychecks at the end of the night.
Let me ask you this. With Jessie Vargas, he's been with several trainers throughout his career. Freddie Roach, you got the Mayweathers, you have and Dewey Cooper up. What's Cooper? I think he's with Dewey. I can't remember his name right now, but he's been with Eric Morales, Roy Jones Jr. I mean, what do you take away from that? I mean, does it mess with a fighter's mindset going into the ring? Because a lot of times you also got to keep in mind the chemistry that you build with a trainer, like you said earlier, the loyalty that you build with trainers. Where do you see that at? I mean, give us your take.
I don't know. I don't. I can see where too many different trainers and looks. It's hard for you to really learn one style and fall into your own comfort zone. Same time, there's some pretty big names that have worked with him, and maybe he's just gaining and garnering all the information from the trainers that he can. That might be a plus. I don't know. Personally, me, I would be comfortable maybe one or two trainers throughout a career. You learn enough, and when you box, you pick up a lot, and it comes in a trainer. You got 2 months to prepare for a fight, and it's just not all physical. You break down the film, you work on things, and as you're working on things, your boxing IQ should be stepping up with it. So, I don't know. That's a really good question. I do think it's a little too much trainers, but same time, it could be benefiting them too.
Listen, man, we appreciate your time. We're gonna see you at tomorrow's fights. I'm also gonna see you at the at the fights, man. Hopefully, we'll have a great night of action, man. So, it's your boy Jimmy Blue. Any last shout outs you want to give to any of your fight fans? Where can they follow you at, Kelly?
Hey, you can follow me on Twitter at Pavlik.Kelly and on Facebook at Kelly Pavlik. And you can check out our podcast, thepunchline.live. And I do appreciate you having me on and giving me this opportunity again. And for everybody tonight, the show, it was fun.
Appreciate your time. Jimmy Blue, All Access Elite Boxing, signing off.